Did you know that most people spend years trying to fix body aches with random stretches, expensive massage guns, and complicated workout routines, only to wake up every morning feeling even stiffer than before? What's crazy is that the human body doesn't actually need dozens of exercises to stay pain-free. In fact, most of them barely help at all. According to mobility experts and physical therapists, your body only needs a few key movement patterns to stay strong, mobile, and healthy for decades, and if you ignore these movements, your joints slowly tighten, your muscles weaken, and everyday activities start feeling harder than they should. That's why today, we're breaking down the only 5 exercises you really need to eliminate body aches, restore mobility, and move like your body was designed to move. These aren't flashy gym exercises. They're movements that target the exact areas where modern humans store the most tension: the hips, spine, glutes, shoulders, and core. And the best part, you can do almost all of them at home with minimal equipment. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to loosen stiff hips, reduce back pain, improve posture, and move more comfortably without wasting hours stretching. And trust me, one of these exercises feels so powerful, it's like hitting a reset button on your entire body. Let's start with the movement that changes everything for tight hips and lower back pain: the goblet squat hold. Most people think stiff hips are just part of aging, but the real problem is modern life. We sit in chairs all day instead of using the deep squat positions our bodies were designed for. Over time, that lack of movement makes the hips tight, the ankles stiff, and the lower back achy. The goblet squat hold fixes all of that at once. Hold a dumbbell or kettlebell at chest level, stand with your feet slightly wider than shoulder width apart, and squat down as low as you comfortably can. Let your elbows gently push your knees outward and simply hold the position. You'll immediately feel your hips opening, your ankles stretching, and your core activating to keep you stable. Start by holding the position for 30 to 60 seconds and gradually work up to 2 or 3 minutes. Research shows that loaded stretching improves mobility more effectively than passive stretching alone, which means this exercise helps build long-term flexibility and strength at the same time. If deep squats feel difficult, use a bench or yoga blocks for support and slowly lower the height over time. Once people start doing this consistently, everyday movements feel easier, smoother, and far less painful. But tight hips are only part of the problem. Your spine also needs movement, and most people barely move it at all. Sitting at desks, driving, and looking down at phones leaves the spine compressed and stiff. That's why the cat-cow is one of the best exercises for restoring spinal mobility and reducing back pain. Start on all fours with your hands under your shoulders and knees under your hips. Slowly drop your belly toward the floor, lift your chest, and tilt your tailbone upward into the cow position. Then reverse the movement by rounding your spine toward the ceiling, tucking your tailbone under, and dropping your head into the cat position. Move slowly between both positions, taking 3 to 5 seconds for each cycle. Feel every section of your spine moving one vertebra at a time. Studies show spinal mobility exercises help reduce lower back pain by improving movement and keeping the spinal discs healthy. The cat-cow also improves breathing and core control because the rib cage opens during the cow position while the deep core activates during the cat position. Do 10 to 15 slow repetitions and your back will feel noticeably looser almost immediately. One of the biggest hidden causes of body aches is weak glutes. Sitting all day basically shuts these muscles off, forcing the lower back and knees to compensate. That's why the glute bridge is so important. Lie on your back with your knees bent and feet hip-width apart. Press through your heels and lift your hips upward until your body forms a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. At the top, squeeze your glutes hard for 2 to 3 seconds before lowering slowly. The key is keeping the movement in the glutes, not the lower back. Perform 3 sets of 12 to 15 reps. Research consistently links weak glutes to lower back pain, hip instability, and knee problems. Strong glutes stabilize the entire body and improve posture naturally. Once these muscles wake up again, walking feels smoother, standing becomes easier, and lower back tension decreases dramatically. Most exercises only move the hips forward and backward, but your hips are designed to rotate too. When they lose that ability, the knees and lower back take on extra stress, leading to pain and stiffness. That's where the 90-90 hip rotation comes in. Sit on the floor with both knees bent at 90-degree angles. One leg should point forward while the other points to the side behind you. Keep your chest upright and slowly rotate your knees to the opposite side so the back leg becomes the front leg. Move slowly and with control. Don't just flop side to side. The goal is to actively rotate your hips through their full range of motion. Most people notice one side feels tighter than the other, especially if they sit a lot. Research shows improving hip rotation can reduce knee pain and improve lower back function, because the hips finally start absorbing movement properly again. Do 10 slow rotations on each side. If it feels difficult, use your hands for support or sit on a yoga block. It may look simple, but this exercise can completely change how your hips and lower body feel. Finally, let's talk about the upper body. Poor shoulder mobility is directly connected to neck pain, headaches, and bad posture. That's why wall angels are one of the best exercises for restoring healthy shoulder movement. Stand with your back against a wall and keep your feet about 6 inches away. Raise your arms into a goalpost position with your elbows bent at 90 degrees. Try to keep your arms and hands touching the wall as you slowly slide them upward overhead, then lower them back down. Most people instantly notice their hands lifting off the wall or their lower back arching too much. That's because years of poor posture tighten the chest and weaken the upper back. Wall angels retrain the shoulder blades to move properly, while strengthening the muscles that support good posture. Do 3 sets of 10 to 12 slow repetitions. Over time, your shoulders loosen up, your posture improves, and neck tension decreases significantly. Here's the most important thing to remember. You don't need hours of stretching or complicated workout routines to feel better. These 5 exercises already target the hips, spine, glutes, shoulders, and posture, which are the biggest sources of body aches for most people. Spend just 15 to 20 minutes doing them 3 to 4 times a week, and your body will start changing fast. Your hips loosen up, your back feels better, your posture improves, and everyday movements become easier. Start small if you need to. Maybe today you only hold the goblet squat for 20 seconds or struggle through a few wall angels. That's completely normal. Mobility takes time to rebuild. The goal isn't perfection, it's consistency. So don't wait until the pain gets worse. Start with 1 or 2 exercises today and build from there. Your future body will thank you for it. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more videos that help you move better, feel younger, and stay pain-free for years to come.